The Spirit in the Calabash. In the quiet village of Nkoranza, where evenings glowed with the warmth of sunset and the sound of drums carried on the breeze, there lived an old woman named Nana Ya. In the heart of her humble hut stood a carved calabash, beautiful, ancient, and forbidden. People said a spirit slept inside it, but no one ever dared touch it. No one, except Amma. Amma was a curious girl, her thoughts always wandering, her questions endless. And every time she walked past Nana Ya's hut, her eyes were drawn to the calabash. It seemed to hum softly, as if whispering secrets only she could hear. One night, when the elders were gathered far from home, Amma found the hut quiet and unattended. She stepped inside, guided by flickering candlelight, and knelt before the calabash. It glowed faintly, warm, alive. She reached out. The moment her fingers brushed the lid, a cold wind swirled through the room. The calabash trembled, and then the lid lifted on its own. A soft voice drifted out, weary and ancient. At last, someone remembers me. Blue mist curled upward, forming the shape of a woman, graceful, glowing, her hair floating like moonlit water. Amma froze, trembling, but the spirit smiled gently. Fear not, child. I am Adam, spirit of healing. She told Amma her story, how long ago she had protected the village, curing sickness and guiding the people. But fear had turned their hearts against her. Greed had tried to trap her power, so the elders sealed her inside the calabash, promising to free her when needed. But generations passed, the promise was forgotten, and Adam, left without purpose, began to fade. Free me, she whispered, break the calabash, before it is too late. Amma gasped. To break a sacred object was forbidden, but before she could answer, Adam's light flickered, and she slipped back into the calabash, barely clinging to existence. The next morning, the village changed. Children awoke with strange fevers. Farmers collapsed in their fields. Even the animals grew weak. Fear spread like wildfire. Amma knew the spirit had spoken truth. That night, with the calabash tucked under her arm, she ran to the forest shrine where the ancestors once walked. Thunder rolled above her. The sky trembled. She placed the calabash on the stone altar. But before she could bring down the rock she held, Nana Ya appeared behind her. Amma, do you know what you are doing? Amma held her ground, tears in her eyes. The village is dying. She can help us. I have to do this. The old woman searched the girl's face, seeing not recklessness, but courage. With a slow nod, she stepped forward and began to chant the ancient words. Words not spoken in generations. The air thickened. The earth hummed. Strike it, Nana Ya said softly. Amma lifted the stone high. Crack! The calabash shattered into golden dust. A beam of blue light exploded from the altar, spiraling upward as Adam rose in full brilliance. No longer weak, but vibrant, powerful, whole. Her healing light swept across the land like a warm breeze. Children stirred with new strength. Farmers stood upright once more. The village breathed again. Adam turned to Amma, her voice filled with gratitude.
This is a special God
You
passed down
restored
from
my
our
freedom
ancestors.
and my purpose. Whenever you speak my name with respect, I will hear. Then, like a whisper carried away on wind, she faded into shimmering light. Days later, when the village gathered in thanks, a new calabash was placed in the village center.
This is a
Not to
special God
imprison,
passed
but
down
to
from
honor,
our ancestors.
a symbol of courage, of compassion, of remembering
This is a
what must
special
never
God
be
passed
forgotten.
down from our
And Amma,
ancestors.
who once entered a hut out of curiosity, became the girl who saved her village. On quiet nights when the moon sits high and the wind is gentle, she sometimes hears a soft voice in the breeze, a reminder that the spirit of healing still watches over Nkoranza.